I'm actually really surprised that today's second dater isn't getting a call back from the girl that he went out with.
No.
Because most women, in my experience, love it when you're late for the first date.
I knew this was going to be sarcastic.
Right? Don't they? Isn't that their favorite thing when you show up late? That's what happened to Todd. He showed up a little late for his first date. That's not even the weirdest part. Todd, how are you?
Good.
Todd,
And why don't you tell us about your date?
Well, I know that the showing up late was a bad move, but understand that, like, I had already been chatting with Kate. I met her on a dating website, and we had chatted for a long time and before we decided to go out.
were you like a half hour late or 15 minutes late?
I was 45 minutes late.
Ooh,
Wow.
that hurts.
But I had a really good idea for a date, though. I was taking her to a winery,
Uh-huh.
so I thought, I know being late's a bad move, but I think the date itself, I sort of changed her mind, like during the course of it.
Can I first ask if you had a good excuse for being late?
Well, I was trying to think of a good excuse, or maybe like stop by and pick up something, but that would have made me later.
So no, you didn't.
Todd didn't have a good excuse,
No.
but according to his email, he had a great way to smooth it over with her.
Okay.
And that was by giving her a gift, right, Todd?
Uh-oh.
Yeah, well, I looked in my glove compartment of my car, and I found a laser pointer keychain that I hadn't used.
Uh-huh.
So I gave her that.
Okay. And what was her reaction, Todd?
Well, she was like, oh, thank you.
That seems appropriate. That seems
about
very appropriate.
And she seemed like happy to have been receiving something for free, but not too thrilled
Yeah.
at having to wait. But I don't.
Were you just like trying to think of like, you're just like, oh crap, I'm sorry I was late. It's because I needed to stop off and get you this gift.
Todd.
I had an important PowerPoint presentation, and here you are.
Well, I hope that was implied that I had spent all that time getting a gift
Yeah, I
for
don't
her.
think it was. Todd, how did the rest of the date go? I mean, was she able to get over it?
I'm glad you mentioned it that way, because she was bummed at first. But when we took the tour of the winery and then we started tasting some wine, I felt like we got back on track.
Okay.
And like we started chatting, and we just chatted forever, like all night.
Mm-hmm.
I even lost track of time, and it was time to go. And so then I took her back to her car and leaned in to kiss her, and she kind of like turned her cheek.
Okay, so did you end up, so she turned away from you. Did you kiss her on the cheek then?
I did kiss her on the cheek, which is fine. I mean, maybe she just doesn't kiss on the first date or something like that. But it seemed like things were going really well up until there. And
At
Todd,
any
you
point,
smell-
did you bust out the laser light and make her chase it? Like a cat.
Yeah, Todd, you sound kind of nervous right now. Are you?
well, I'm on the radio, so
No, I'm not dissing it. I'm just wondering how smooth that kiss was.
I think it was pretty smooth. But I guess you're right. Like I'm not the most experienced, but it seemed like I have been on some dates before, though, and
Right.
How many times have you tried to get a hold of her since your date?
a couple. I tried initially, and I left a message on her voicemail, and I haven't heard back. And then I tried again, and it went to voicemail, but I didn't leave a message.
And you haven't heard anything from her, obviously.
I haven't heard anything. It's been a week.
Yeah, it astounds me why you're not getting a call back. I mean, you were late, and then you gave her a gift, a lovely laser pointer, and then you had an awkward kiss at the end of the night. I don't know what could have gone wrong. All right, we're going to play a song, come back, call her, and get your second date update, okay?
Okay.
All right, hang on.
Moving 92.5. Brooke and Jubal in the mornings. Second date update.
Hey, Todd,
Yeah.
I think the problem is you didn't go far enough
Oh no!
when you were late for your date.
Don't do this to him.
If you missed the first part of the second date update, Todd was late for his date with a girl named Kate. So when he showed up 45 minutes later, he gave her a laser pointer
Oh gosh! And
as a gift,
that's-
as a token. Todd, if you've ever been late for anything, what you should have done is just made up a crazy story about something that happened to you on the way and just lied about it. That would have probably been better.
Well, the laser pointer is pretty cool.
Yeah. I thought that Jubal was going to go with you should have given her a laser pointer figuratively, but I'm glad he didn't.
Yeah.
So, Todd, what was the last thing you said to Kate that night?
It was, I'll call you tomorrow, and I did.
And no answer. All right. Well, we're going to try to get her on the phone right now and see if we can get your second date update. You ready to go, Todd?
Oh, man.
Yes.
Okay, here we go.
Hello,
Hi, can I speak to Kate, please?
this is she.
Hey, Kate, how are you? This is Jubal from Brooke and Jubal in the Morning on Moving 92.5.
I'm sorry, who is this?
This is Jubal from Brooke and Jubal in the Morning on the radio station Moving 92.5. How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm good. Listen, I'm calling because you recently went out on a date with a friend of mine named Todd.
Okay.
And Todd said you had a fun time. He showed up a little late, but he gave you a cool little gift to say that he was sorry. He's tried calling you, and you haven't answered any of his attempts. Is there a reason why you're not calling Todd back?
Yeah. I don't.
Oh, really?
Is it because he was late?
I mean, that wasn't great, but no,
Did you
that wasn't.
did you like Todd to a certain point?
Todd was an interesting person to meet.
Okay. Yeah.
How so? What do you mean interesting?
Well, I mean, I don't know how much he told you or what you all know. I mean, I guess you know about the laser pointer.
Did he play a lot with a laser pointer?
Yeah, actually, he kept grabbing it out of my hands and sort of playing with it, and that was just sort of the beginning of the weird things that happened on the date.
What do you mean the weird things that happened on the date? What weird happened?
I feel bad telling you this, but we were on this wine tour, which was a cool idea for a date, actually. And he keeps grabbing the laser pointer and pointing at things, and then he leans over and he whispers really close in my ear, "Do you know where laser technology comes from?"
It sounds sexy talk to Todd.
It's kind of like one of those dates, but narrated with the fun pop-up facts.
Yeah.
And so he was just breaking down lasers to you?
Aww.
Well, I thought that that's where it was going to go. I was like, oh, God, he's a tech geek. But it was more than that, and then I realized exactly what was going on there. He's like one of those conspiracy theory black job types.
What do you mean? Like government conspiracy theory type guy?
Yeah, he said that lasers came from aliens. And that the government doesn't want us to know where we're getting the technology.
Kate, is there any way he could have been joking when he said this?
No, because then he talked about aliens nonstop for the rest of the date. He said aliens have something to do with why we have redheads.
Why we have redheads?
I mean, he was talking like he was embarrassing. We're on a tour, and the guide is trying to keep people focused, and he's just chatting my ear off without even noticing. That's weird.
Hey, Kate.
Yeah.
I do need to let you know that we have the Earthling Todd on the other line with us right now. And he heard what you just said. Hey, Todd.
Oh no.
Hey, yeah, I don't even. I don't understand. What's the big deal? Like we were just getting to know each other. It was a first date. I was just.
Oh my God. I don't think it went really great. I mean, did you think it went really great?
I think it went pretty well.
I don't agree. I mean, have you ever been on a first date with a woman before?
Oh.
I don't mean that. I mean, I can't believe you thought that it was a good time.
Well, you were laughing, you know, we had some good laughs. It was pretty fun.
Nervous.
Well, I thought you were joking at first. That's why I was laughing. You were like, how were the pyramids built? Aliens. Who shot JFK? Aliens. What makes Rice Krispies crackle and pop? Aliens. It was insane. It was weird.
That's not weird. No, that's not. I mean, I don't know if you've seen any documentaries on the Great Pyramids, but they're too large for humans with the technology that they had back then to even build them.
I agree with you.
It became for extraterrestrial means.
Oh, gosh.
Well, Todd, the thing is, I don't believe in aliens, and even if I did, I wouldn't want to talk about it for 2.5 hours on the first date. Never.
You seemed interested at the time, and I just wanted to let you know that this is out there, that people do believe this, and I mean, I don't know why you don't. I guess Maybe you just need to watch a few more science documentaries.
Yeah. Todd, look at it this way.
God.
Maybe Kate doesn't have much in common with you, and maybe that's the problem.
I think that's it.
A lot of our technology has its roots in extraterrestrial memes.
Dude.
The second date update is it turned into us breaking down what's alien technology and what's not.
Up next, crop circles.
Yeah.
Seriously, add conspiracy theories onto politics and other things you shouldn't talk about on a first date.
I don't like the idea of calling it conspiracy because then it makes it sound like there's someone out to get us or something like that. When in fact, this is just based in fact. This is scientific fact. I mean, Jubal, you would back me up on some of this.
Absolutely.
What?
No.
What are
I
you
know.
talking about?
I believe in aliens. I believe in everything that you've said, Todd.
How is
You
that
and I should go on a
science?
date. We'd have an awesome time.
So ridiculous.
I don't understand this. I believe in aliens, and I have the material to back it up. If you go on a second date with me, I'll bring it.
Oh, no.
Oh, he has evidence.
So you have evidence of aliens, Todd.
Dude.
Yes.
And that the
Okay.
government hasn't taken from you.
You guys are all laughing right now, but wait until they come down, and then I'll be the one laughing at you guys.
Hey, I'll be right there with you, Todd. We'll be on the mothership, man. These guys, they just don't get it. You know what I mean?
You're going to go live with aliens the rest of your life?
Absolutely.
Mate with them?
Me and Todd.
You and Todd and the aliens.
Kate, Todd says that he has proof that aliens are out there. If you go on a second date with him, I'm sure that he'll show you. Can I convince you to go on a second date with Todd? We will pay for it.
You know, I don't think the idea of talking about aliens for a second date is going to be motivation for me to go back
Even
out
with proof,
Todd.
proof of aliens. You could be one of the few people that actually get to see proof that aliens
Your
exist.
name could be in the history books.
Yeah.
I think I'm going to have to pass.
Yeah.
That's strange.
Come on,
that
she's
sucks.
I feel bad, Todd. It was nice meeting you.
Kate, I thought you were different. I thought you wanted to know.
Brooke and Jubal in the morning.
Brooke and Jubal's second date update.
All right, Lydia, let's start today's second date update off with a little game I like to call Creepy or Not Creepy.
Okay.
Meeting a dude online. Creepy or not creepy?
Not creepy.
Meeting that same dude at a park.
Not creepy public place.
How about at night?
We're leaning towards creepy now.
Okay. That's where Justin went on his first date with Erica. Justin, how you doing, man?
Hey, what's up, guys?
How's everything going?
Yeah, it's cool, man.
We got your email, and it said that you met Erica online. Your first date was at a park at night. Was that your suggestion?
Yeah.
Yeah, well, yeah, but it wasn't like that.
Okay. You can see how that could come off a little creepy, though, right?
Yeah, I mean, it got dark. I guess kind of quicker than I expected.
Like dark in the creepy way, or like literally?
No, like we got there like at 6 or whatever, and then it got really dark.
Okay.
I mean, I guess it's not that weird to meet somebody at a park for a first date, is it? I don't know. I always go for like a restaurant or something else. What were you planning on doing with her at the park? I mean, we got like bring a Frisbee with you? Like, what was your plan?
Well, no, just to talk and walk.
Okay. All right. That's cool.
Okay.
Get to know each other.
Yeah,
How did the date go?
it's really cool. But, you know, like I said, it got dark, and then it got cold. So we went to the car, and on her profile said that she likes gummy bears. So I had some gummy bears in my glove compartment. And
All right, Justin, hey,
Sounds
man. Like, I get what you're trying to do, but you can see how that would come off kind of weird to be like, hey, meet me at the park. You want to come back to my car? I got some gummy bears in there. Try to lure her back to your vehicle with gummy
but
bears.
I didn't tell her I had gummy bears. I wanted to surprise her.
All right, that's better. I was picturing you be like, hey, there's gummy bears in my car. You want to come check it out?
Yeah, that's funny.
Okay, so that didn't happen. All right, so you guys went back to your car and hung out, and did she appreciate the gummy bears?
No.
Oh, man.
She got weird. Like, she got anxious and was like, I don't feel comfortable. And then she got upset, you know?
She
And
got
I was
upset. Like, how did she get upset with you?
like, when she was in the car, it was just kind of different. And then I was like, I'm going to surprise her with these gummy bears.
Uh-huh.
And, like, they were in the glove compartment, so I had to reach over and get them. And I was
Oh, no.
I thought she
yeah.
was just going to be happy, you know?
I'm already creeped out.
Meeting a stranger in the park and then going back to his car, and then he suddenly reaches for the glove compartment while you're in there. I can understand why she got a little disturbed, Justin.
Well, she never even got a chance to see the gummy bears. Because when I reached over to get the gummy bears, she screamed.
Oh.
And was like, "You pervert." And then she just jumped out of the car.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know.
I could see that.
Nobody is surprised by that, man.
No.
I mean, if she would have waited a half a second, she would have seen that I was getting gummy bears and not, like,
Yeah.
on top of the heel.
That's what a lot of people are saying. I was waiting to see if he had gummy bears, and then the story goes horribly wrong.
Oh, God.
But I did. I had the gummy bears.
But I actually
I
did.
really did, I swear.
She just left.
I picture her like a cartoon character. There's just a little cloud of dust left behind, and your door hanging wide open.
Well, I was like, "Hey, what's wrong?" Out the car window.
That's awesome.
Oh, man. And I'm just going to take a wild guess and say she hasn't returned any of your calls at all. Like, you haven't heard a word from her since.
Well, my phone calls keep going to voicemail.
Yeah.
Weird.
I'm surprised she hasn't sicked the cops on you or anything at this point.
All right, man. I'm gonna guess that you creeped her out.
Yeah, I guess I did. But that's why I need your help. I'm not a bad guy. I just screwed up on the first date.
Okay.
Really bad.
Yeah. Very, very bad. What, you think she's gonna be on an episode of Law and Order SVU instead of a first date? That's how you know it went wrong. All right, man. We're gonna play a song. Come back, call her, see if we can make things better for you. Okay.
Cool.
All right, man. Hang on.
Moving 92.5. Brooke and Jubal in the mornings. Second date update.
You know what? Honestly, I don't even care if we get the girl on the line for the second date update. I'm just glad that we got to hear about the first date. Probably one of the most entertaining first dates I've ever heard of.
Oh, yeah.
Justin met Erica at the park at night. It got a little cold. They decided to go back to his car to hang out. He had gummy bears in his glove box to give her because he found out that she likes gummy bears. Went to reach for the glove box. She thought he was a pervert, yelled at him, jumped out of the car, and ran away, and has never been heard from since.
Kind of all seems like a romantic comedy you could see starring like Matthew McConaughey.
Yeah. Or something you would see on the evening news.
Yeah, true.
Justin, are you ready to call Erica?
I just want to tell her that I had the gummy bears.
And that you're not some sort of perv.
And I'm not a pervert.
All right, man. We're going to call her right now, okay?
Okay.
Here we go.
Hello,
Hi, is Erica there?
this is she.
Hey, Erica, how are you? This is Jubal from Brooke and Jubal in the morning on Moving 92.5.
What?
This is Jubal from Brooke and Jubal in the morning on the radio station Moving 92.5. We do a morning show.
Yeah. Wow. Okay.
How you doing?
I'm fine. Why are you calling me?
Because a friend of mine recently went on a date with you, and you've been blowing him off, and he wants to know why. So I said, why not call her and ask?
Oh my God. For real?
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
You been on a bunch of dates in the last couple weeks?
No, just one.
So you know who I'm calling about then.
Yeah.
Tell us a little bit about your date with Justin. Did you enjoy yourself?
What exactly did he tell you?
He said that you guys had a miscommunication, to say the least. He told us that you met at the park and whatever, you went back to his car, and the night ended with you calling him a pervert and then running away from his vehicle.
Yeah.
Wow, he actually told you that. Yeah.
Yeah, he did.
I can't believe he told you that. Yes. That is how the date ended.
Were you actually like scared legitimately? I mean, first he asked you to meet him in a dark park and then...
Yeah. I figured we'd maybe meet there and go somewhere else or actually do something date-like. But no, the idiot that I am on an internet date with a stranger at a park in his car
Yeah.
while he's playing R. Kelly on the radio.
Oh, he was?
Nice. My mind's telling me no.
My body.
Man, what a mood setter.
Erica, obviously, the date was not an ideal situation.
No.
And believe me, if I would have been in your shoes, I would have done the same thing. But there is a reason that he was reaching for his glove box, and it isn't.
I saw the reason in his pants.
Oh, what?
Erection.
Wait.
Everything before that was screaming, get out, get out, get out of this. And then I see that. He reaches over to the glove compartment, and I just run.
Wait,
You got
okay.
a boner?
Can I rewind? Let's rewind just a second, because I was about to tell you that the item in his glove box was innocent, but then you decided to put something else out there. He was excited about your date.
Oh.
Yes.
Right there in the park.
Yes. Creepily excited for I don't know what. I wasn't about to find out.
You know that for sure.
All of a sudden, I see that. He reaches over to the glove compartment for I don't know what, rope, duct tape.
Oh,
I don't know what he has in there. And as he's reaching, he actually says, I've got something I really want to show you.
This is
I can't believe
worst date ever.
Poor guy.
Poor girl.
Yeah, poor both.
Either way, just all around, just a bad situation. Hey, Erica, Justin is actually on the phone right now, listening.
Oh, my God.
Justin,
Hey.
we're going to get to what's in the glove box in a second. But is what she's accusing you of true? Were you...
I just wanted to give her the gummy bears.
Yeah,
Oh, dude.
we know that.
No, let him explain.
We got to, yeah.
What they call it? Is that what they're calling it now? Gummies? That's
I didn't have an erection, all right?
Erica, let me explain. He had gummy bears for you in his glove box. That's what he was reaching for because he knows that you like gummy bears. So he's going to be like, hey, here's some gummy bears.
That wasn't that in your profile?
Well, yeah, I like it for a daytime snack, not for bait for an elementary child.
Erica, that doesn't change your opinion of Justin at all, that he was going for gummy bears and not anything strange.
No, it's kind of creepier.
It's actually worse. Okay.
I can kind of see that because if one thing goes wrong, it's like, all right. But if all these things go wrong on a first date.
Yeah. And Justin, you can say that you weren't ready for action.
Just for the record, I wasn't aroused. But, I mean, if I was, is there a crime in that? You're an attractive woman.
What do you want me to do? You were hot.
It's
The
your
girl's
fault.
fault. You were asking for it the way you dress like
Erica,
that.
dress down a little bit next time. Maybe don't do your hair so much.
Maybe you wear sweats next time.
Yeah.
There's a difference. It's a nice compliment. Hey, you look nice today. Or here's my big, gigantic...
Hey,
Wow.
Justin.
At least she thinks it's big.
Yeah, I was going to say, at least she used the word gigantic, which is good for you.
Oh, and by the way, I didn't have an R. Kelly CD in there. It was just on the radio.
It's a bad
All right.
coincidence.
Yeah.
Another bad
Just
coincidence.
everything horrible worked out for you.
My God.
Well, Erica, I know that Justin would like to see you again. Would you be interested in going on a second date with Justin? We will pay for it.
Oh, good God, no.
Oh, man.
No,
You
not
won't even go on a date for free?
Not if you paid me.
Oh, no.
all right. So there's no way, Erica, that you'll go out with Justin again.
No.
Dang it.
Sorry, Justin.
That's cool.
You just can't go back sometimes from places.
Think about that the next time you go out on a date, okay?
Next time you go on a date, just don't be you.
Don't be you.
That's a little harsh.
Just remember that, Justin. Next time you go out, be somebody different.
Brooke and Jubal in the morning.
Brooke and Jubal's second date update.
Sometimes surprises can be a good thing on a first date, like surprise flowers, surprise thumb,
What the
surprise no pants.
That's not
Those
it.
are good surprises on a first date, you know?
Thinking about the phone.
I'm
And-
on to the pants.
Michael, who is on the phone for a second date update today, he planned a surprise for his first date, but he thinks that's the reason he's not getting a call back. In his email, he said he thinks his surprise backfired. So I don't even know what his surprise was yet. Probably wasn't a thumb because he'd be getting a call back. So, Michael, how are you?
I'm doing good. How are you?
Not too bad. Before we find out what your surprise was and why you think it backfired on you, what's the name of the girl you want to call today?
Her name's Veronica.
Veronica. All right. And how did you meet Veronica?
I met her on a blind date.
Okay, so you planned a surprise for a blind date. Isn't the blind date in and of itself already a surprise?
It was, but my friend had told me that she likes cats, and I have 4 of them, so I figured, why not bring them along?
All of them?
You're bringing your 4 cats along on the date?
Well, why not? She said they like cats, so I'm like, okay, she likes cats.
Hold up. How do you even do that? Do you put them on leashes? What are the logistics of bringing 4 cats on a date?
Throw them in a duffel bag?
Well, I put them in their cages and then brought them in the car and then open up the cages and then kind of let them roam free. I mean, they're pretty well.
What was her reaction to all this?
Oh, I mean, she was happy. I guess she was happy. She's like, "Oh, you have your cats here," and I'm like, "Yeah, you like cats?" She's like, "Yeah." So, I assumed everything was good.
So she wasn't. She didn't. She wasn't confused by the fact that you picked her up with a bunch of cats in your car. She liked it.
Well, she was surprised by that, but I think it was a good surprise until everything backfired.
How did it backfire?
Well, Herbie got sick. I mean, he's got hairballs. I mean, this just happens. He's always hawking things. So Herbie just had a little accident, as Herbie does. And yeah, I mean, when you're driving and a cat has an accident in the back seat, you really can't fix it up exactly at that moment. So,
oh my gosh,
it was kind of smelly, but I opened the windows.
That is so gross.
Okay, so now you're on your blind date. You showed up with surprise cats, and one of the cats puked in the back seat. So you're driving around, and the car now smells like cat puke.
Yep, something like that. But I opened the windows, like I said.
Did she ask to go home right then?
No, not at that point. She didn't ask to go home, but we kept on going while Herbie was, violently sick in the back seat.
Okay,
what did you do? Just leave a puking cat in your back seat while you wait inside and ate?
It's in a cage, Brooke.
Oh, no. The good news is he stopped puking by the time we got to the restaurant. So once we, got out of the car, I rolled down the windows a little bit, gave them some air, and yeah, they were having a good time.
Okay. So how was dinner then?
Dinner was good. She was a little standoffish. I mean, she seemed to, kind of be genuinely concerned about the cats.
Okay. That seems like a good sign that she was generally concerned about the cats, because I'm not going to lie, if I was in her position, I probably would have been done with the cats and you at that point.
Oh.
Well, the cats, they're number one in my life. So her concern was great, but by the 6 or 7 times she was mentioning them, so we kind of sped through dinner a little quickly, and, we made our way back outside because, she wanted to make sure that the cats were okay.
Okay.
So by the time we got to the car and everything, I looked inside. They were okay. They were, wagging their tails. Herbie was sleeping. He had a little bit of spittle still on his mouth, but he was okay.
Okay.
Oh, gross.
I opened the door to let her in, and she's just like, no, the smell is too bad for me, and I'm just going to have to call an Uber. And I was just like, why? And then she's like, no, it's just, I got to go. And then she just walked away, and that's the last I really saw of her.
Yeah, that's not a good
The last
sign.
thing you saw was just her getting in an Uber and leaving.
Yeah, that was the last thing I saw, and Herbie was really sad. I mean, I looked over at him, and he seemed sadder than usual.
Well, he should be. He ruined your date,
Well, Herbie didn't ruin my date. I mean, it's not his fault. I don't want to blame him.
Okay, yeah, he might be listening. I don't want to hurt his feelings. Have you tried texting her since? Have you tried to talk to her?
I did. I sent her a few text messages, used a lot of cat emojis.
Oh, no.
But she didn't respond or anything. She didn't even ask how Herbie was doing.
Okay, I'm going to tell you, you need to slow down on the cat stuff. I mean, just for your own dating life.
Yeah, you kind of took something and ran with it.
You sound really kind, really sweet, and I bet you have great conversation. I mean, she's not calling you back because of the cats, right? We understand that.
Well, you don't know that for a fact, and I believe in my heart those are the ones that are meant to be with me. I'm supposed to be paired with them.
Aww.
So I need somebody in my life who understands my cats.
Okay, well, we'll find out if she understands your cats. Because we'll play a song, we'll come back, and we'll call her and get your second date update, okay?
Okay.
All right, hang on.
Moving 92.5. Brooke and Jubal in the mornings. Second date update.
This is normally the time I try to think of something crazy to make up about the first date that a couple went on, but today I don't really need to because the first date was weird enough. I don't have to be weird about it, which is nice. If you're just joining us for today's second date update, Michael is on the phone and he wants to call a girl named Veronica. He was set up on a blind date. He showed up to pick her up and he brought along his cats because he heard that she liked cats. So he brought 4 of his cats in the car.
4.
And I guess at first that was okay, but then one of his cats started puking everywhere on the way to dinner, and the car smelled so bad that she said she was just going to grab an Uber, and she left, and he hasn't heard from her since. All right, Michael, are you ready to give her a call and find out if it was the cats that ruined the date?
Yeah, but you know what? I was thinking it really was kind of my fault.
Uh-huh.
I forgot to give Herbie his travel medicine.
Oh.
And I was actually thinking it over from the last time, and I was like, if I just given him the travel medicine, it's just, I wouldn't even be reaching out to you guys right now. I'd probably be on a second date with her right now.
Probably, yeah.
So the regret isn't the surprise cats, it's the lack of medication for Herbie. Huh.
Yeah.
Okay.
Lesson learned: the next time you take your cats along on a first date, make sure they're properly medicated.
No, just don't bring the cats.
Okay.
That's exactly what we should be learning.
Yeah, I know. I love my kitties, but I'll keep that in mind for next time.
Well, yeah, you should. You should always remember that. All right. Well, I'm going to dial her phone number right now. You ready?
Oh, sure.
Okay. Here we go.
Hello,
Hi, can I speak to Veronica?
this is she.
Hey, Veronica, how are you? This is Jubal from the radio show Brooke and Jubal in the morning.
Oh, hi.
Hi.
Hi, Veronica.
How you doing?
I'm good. I'm a little confused why you're calling.
Okay, well, let me clear that up for you. We do a segment on our show called the Second Date Update. That's where if you go out on a date with somebody and then end up not calling them back after, they can email us to get you on the phone and find out what happened.
Okay.
Okay, and we got an email from a guy named Michael.
Michael.
Mm-hmm.
You
And
have
he told
to.
us all about your date.
Very memorable.
Well, the cat guy.
Yep. He told us about your date. He said that he brought along his cats, and it was unfortunate because one of them got sick and just it made the whole thing kind of disgusting. And he also said that you're not getting back to him and he would love to see you again. So we're on the phone asking you if it was the cats that ruined your date.
I mean, the cat thing was strange. I don't know what to tell you guys. I don't know how much you know.
I'll tell you what he told us. He said that it was like a blind date, and he heard that you liked cats, so he thought he would bring along 4 of his cats. And then on the way there, one of them got sick, and you guys went to dinner and then came out to the car, and the car stunk really badly, so you decided to just leave in an Uber.
Oh, you know more than I thought you might.
Yeah, I mean, normally people probably wouldn't own up to taking their cats along on a first date, but he did, so...
Very honest.
Yeah, he told us pretty much everything.
Honestly, we told him, like, I thought it was shocking that you even made it to dinner.
You know, I thought it was a sweet gesture.
Yeah.
I mean, it's a first date. It was a blind date, so it's not like I'm going to show up to this random guy's apartment. And, you know, he obviously wanted to share a part of who he was.
And he's part cat.
So
Mainly
what,
cat.
what was your first thought when you got into the car and there was 4 cats in there?
Well, I mean, I can't say I wasn't a little bit surprised. I mean, it's not every day you get into a cat car.
Yeah.
I mean, I got to be honest, they were pretty well behaved at first. I mean, the puking thing, that was definitely uncomfortable.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, I don't really know what to say. I don't want to sound mean. He's just a different kind of guy.
Right.
He's half man, half cat.
Yeah.
Of course, it's going to be a little different.
Yeah, you have no idea.
Okay.
It didn't really stop with him just bringing his cats alone.
Oh, no.
For starters, he was super excited to play his ringtone for me, which was the theme song to Disney's Aristocat.
Mm. It is a catchy tune, though.
That's cute.
Everybody wants to be a cat.
That's the one.
Oh, okay, so he has that as his ringtone. Makes sense.
Fitting.
Makes sense.
Yeah.
Talking about him, for sure.
it was just a little awkward sitting in the restaurant with him playing this song and singing along at volume. It was embarrassing, to say the least.
I feel like that's got to be the least shocking thing, though. I mean, if a guy shows up with 4 random cats in his car, you're going to expect him to be really into cats.
Yeah.
Well, yes, he's into cats. He's super into his cats in particular. But things got worse over dinner. He started, trying to groom himself like a cat.
Shut up.
No.
Was he joking?
How?
As a joke?
I don't know if it was a joke, but he would lick the back of his hand and rub it on his brow and his temples, over and over.
That had to be a joke. He must have been
Weird.
joking around with
No
you.
one does that.
I don't know. I mean, while I was speaking, he'd just be doing this and staring intently in my eyes. And, a hair would fall out of place on his forehead, and he'd swipe it back with the back of his hand.
That is weird.
That is,
Yeah.
that's
I
not-
feel like he was. It sounds like something somebody would do as a joke. But also, we talked to him, and I don't think he would do that as a joke. But I need to find out. Hey, Veronica, guess what? Michael's actually on the other line listening and wants to talk to you.
What?
Yeah, but also I want to talk to him because I have to find out if that was for real or not. Michael, are you
Oh,
there?
my gosh.
Yeah, I'm right here.
Oh, my God.
Michael.
Did you hear everything she said?
Yeah, I heard all of it, yeah.
You want to address any of it?
Well, for starters, everybody likes that ringtone. After hearing her words, it sounds like, everybody wants to be a meanie. I don't know. It just doesn't sound particularly nice.
No, Michael, it's not that I didn't like it. I'm not trying to be mean. I just found it a little strange.
Well, what song do you want me to play on my ringtone? I can change. I can change my ringtone.
Sweet man.
Michael, calm down. I don't want you to change, okay? I think it's great that you're your own person. I don't think anybody should change for anybody.
Right.
Well, the only reason I'm showing you all this stuff is because people told me that you like cats. So I figured you like cats. I bring the cats along. I have my cat ringtone. I thought you were a cat person.
I mean, I do like cats. I just got to be 100% honest, Michael. When I picture myself going out with someone, I just don't picture that person having 4 cats.
Well, you're happy to know that I don't have 4 cats. I have 6 cats. I only brought 4 of them with me because the other 2 don't like traveling in the car.
Yeah, I don't think that's what she wanted to hear.
Yeah,
That is
dude.
beyond liking. That's obsession. You are obsessed with cats, Michael.
Well, I knew a lady that had 20 cats. I've got 6, so I don't feel as though I'm that obsessed at all. I feel as though I'm kind of pet friendly.
Okay, well, what about cleaning yourself like a cat?
Yeah, Michael, that part was kind of odd.
Yeah.
You're the only one in the restaurant licking your hands and stroking your hair and your head.
So gross.
I'm sorry. Honestly, I didn't even know that I did that. I'm around my cats so much, I just kind of pick up their habits after a while.
Oh my God.
Okay, so you don't realize that
licking
you're
your
doing
hand?
it.
Did I do it a lot? How many times did I do it? I know I did it.
I lost count, Michael. It was just a steady stream of just hand licking and rubbing.
Oh.
Well, it was getting awfully hot in that restaurant, so I had to cool myself down somehow.
Yeah,
gotta cool down.
Exactly. Cats get hot too.
Oh, man.
Michael, I just wasn't comfortable with it, and I got to be honest, I think most women would probably think the grooming thing was too much.
Yeah.
Well, I'm sorry if you didn't like it. My cats mean a lot to me, and they're a part of me, and I'm a part of them, and I thought you liked cats, and I apologize.
Well, Veronica, would you like to go out with Michael again on a second date? We will pay for it.
You still haven't met Blinky and Perfect. You haven't met them yet. You might change your mind. They always are at the house.
Yeah, maybe if you meet the other cats, it might be better.
I really appreciate it, but I'm just going to have to say no on this one. I just don't think I'm the best match for you.
You're a dog person, aren't you?
Oh, my gosh. That was
Maybe
said
that's
like
it.
an insult. That was an insult, wasn't it, Michael?
He's mad.
I'm sorry I lashed out like that. I didn't mean to, insult you. And whenever people come at me, my claws come out.
Okay, there it goes again.
He's not declawed.
Michael,
The life of a cat.
I think you need to maybe, you know what, there might be some kind of cat dating website out there for you, where you can find someone who's just as into cats as you are.
No, I went on those websites. Those people are weird.
All right, well, good luck to you then, man.
Brooke and Jubal in the morning.
Text in at 78592 says, I've never been happier to be a dog person. It makes sense. If you missed today's second date update, this dude Michael wanted to call Veronica, and he found out that she was a cat lover. It was a blind date, and he thought it'd be a good idea to bring his 4 cats along on the date in his car with them. And one of the cats ended up getting sick and then throwing up all over the place. Well, when we called Veronica, she told us that Michael's obsession with cats was worse than we thought because he actually had the Aristocats theme song as his ringtone, and he would groom himself during the date.
Without
he would,
even
lick his hands and then
realizing it.
Yep, mess with his hair. Like he was cleaning himself like a cat, and he didn't know he was doing that. He says that he's been around cats so much because he has 6 of them that maybe he's just picked up a bad habit or something. In the end, Veronica said that she's not into cats the same way he is.
Yeah, I don't think anybody is.
We didn't ask the most important question. Which friend of hers set her up on that date?
Oh,
That's true, too.
It was a blind date, and that's man.
Not a good friend.
The friendship should be over.
Wow. Yeah, that's what you think I should be dating?
Remember, if you want to do a second date update, all you have to do is email the show, and we will call the person who didn't call you back.
Brooke and Jubal's second date update.
Today's second date update should be a lesson to every guy out there listening. If you're ever out on a date and some other dude comes up and talks to the girl that you're with, you instantly punch that guy in the face.
Whoa.
You don't hesitate. You don't ask what's going on. You just walk up, punch the dude in the face. Because if you don't, you look weak, 1.
No.
2, she's not going to respect you. And 3, your date's just going to end horribly. Okay?
You've given a lot of bad advice, but that may win.
Right?
You know?
Travis is on the phone and wants to do a second date update today with a girl named Liz. Travis, don't you wish now that you would have just punched that guy in the face?
Jubal, I wish that was the first thing I would have done. I would have just put the drinks down and put one right in the nose.
See?
You guys are ridiculous. There's no way that's the answer to any date ever.
Travis, why don't you tell everybody what happened on your date? It sounds like it ended terribly.
Yeah, it didn't go so well. I took this girl out, and while I'm at the bar ordering us a couple of drinks, I look over and this dude is talking to her. And she's not sending him away. She's just sort of talking to them.
Slow down.
Whoa.
You're how far into this date?
15, maybe 20 minutes in. I mean, the date was certainly in progress.
She was talking to a guy 15 minutes to a date. Why would that make you so angry?
Well, I wasn't angry at that point at all. I mean, she was a pretty girl sitting alone at a table at a bar, so I'm not surprised the guy's going to talk to her. But, when I showed back up with the drinks, the dude didn't leave.
That's annoying.
Whoa.
All right, I was joking about the punching in the face thing, but that is annoying when somebody's hitting on the girl that you're with and then you walk up to the table and the guy doesn't leave. It's like, hey, I'm obviously here with her.
Yeah.
You had plenty of opportunity to ask for a number. She could have given it to you behind my back, and then you could leave and call her later. But at least leave my date alone.
Right. I mean, I clearly sat the drink down in front of her and sat down right next to her.
Did she seem uncomfortable?
No, not really. At first I thought maybe she knew the guy, but it turns out she didn't.
So what did you say to him then when you sat down?
I mean, he was there long enough that I just finally introduced myself.
Oh, nice.
You're like, hey,
Good.
I'm Travis. I'm sort of on a date with the girl that you're hitting on. Would you mind giving us just a few minutes alone, sir?
Right.
And when did the guy finally leave?
He left shortly after I introduced myself. Whether he got the drift or not, I don't know. But when she and I were leaving, I was like, that was sort of weird, right?
Mm-hmm.
Why didn't you kind of let the guy know you were on a date?
Yeah.
And then she kind of was like, it was no big deal. And that's when I started getting annoyed.
So you were hoping that she would have taken the initiative and been like, hey, I'm sort of hanging out with my buddy Trav here.
Which
Could
would
you
be
maybe
nice.
move it along and let me finish my date with this strapping gentleman?
Exactly. I mean, it could have been a little more subtle, but, at least just get rid of the dude.
So according to your email, it was in the car on the ride home where things got awkward.
Yes.
Tell me about that.
Well, she just kept insisting that it wasn't a big deal, and I just told her,
any normal person would have just said, hey, if you'll just excuse me, I'm on a date.
Right.
That's a good thing to say to a first date. Any normal person would have done this. What is wrong with you?
I will say maybe I got a little out of hand, and I stopped the car and told her to get out.
What?
Oh, no.
You made your date get out of the car.
Yeah, I was frustrated, and I didn't have anything to say to her anymore, and I just wanted her to get out of the car. I told her to find another way home.
Oh,
That is
my
the
God.
most jackass thing I've ever heard.
Why are you even trying to
Yeah,
call her
I don't
back?
understand why you want to do a second date update with a girl who you kicked out of your car.
Oh, my God.
Because I feel horrible, and, I liked her. I just lost my temper a little bit.
Dude, she
It's
is
a
never
first
gonna...
date, and you kicked her out of the car. Listen, I've kicked a few girls out of my car before, but those are only girls I was like in a 2-year long relationship with. At that, I can kick them out at that point. But on a first date, you don't kick somebody out of the car.
I know, and that's why I called you guys, and if this works, I just think it's going to be an excellent story.
No way! You sound like you have the worst temper problem I've ever heard. I would tell this girl if she was on the phone not to go out with you again.
Listen, I wasn't the only. She was raising her voice and arguing right back with me, and maybe that's what I like. She's got a little fire in her eyes.
What did she do when you said, get out of my car and walk?
She just kind of stared at me for a second and dropped an F-bomb on me, said she didn't want to hang out with me anyway, and got out.
Oh my God.
My God.
It sounds like you think that this is kind of a funny story.
It's kind of funny. It's kind of passionate.
Passionate?
I mean, every couple fights once in a while. We just had ours on the first date.
There you go.
No.
Sounds like you got it all out of the way, so it's all uphill from here. I'm assuming you haven't talked to her since you kicked her out of your car?
She hasn't responded to any of my texts. I sent a couple of apology texts.
Weird.
What did you say in an apology text? I'm sorry for kicking you out of my car?
I said something like, boy, the situation escalated, LOL. Listen, I know this whole thing was pretty stupid. I lost my temper. It got out of hand, and I'm really just hoping for a second chance.
Well, we're going to play a song, come back, call her, and get your second date update, all right?
Sounds good.
Okay, hang on.
Moving 92.5. Brooke and Jubal in the mornings. Second date update.
We're about to call Liz. Travis is on the phone with us. He and Liz went out on a date. You don't need to know too much about their date other than at the end of it, he yelled at her, kicked her out of the car, and made her find her own way home. They haven't talked since. But I think it would be hilarious if we get her on the phone and I go, was it the fact that he yelled at you and kicked you out of the car that's the reason you're not calling him back? And she goes, no, I just noticed at dinner he was using the wrong fork. And I just can't go out with a guy like that. And that's not even the issue at all. Travis, do you think there's any possibility of that, or are you pretty sure kicking her out of your car and yelling at her is what did you in?
I'm almost positive kicking her out of the car. And,
Almost. Travis,
Oh my gosh,
I don't
Travis.
think in all the second date updates we've done, I don't think anybody has had a bigger hole to dig themselves out of than you right now.
Well, that's why I called you guys.
Have you been thinking a lot about what you want to say to this girl if you do, in fact, get to talk to her?
I mean, I don't think there's much else to say other than, dear God, I'm sorry. I just want to apologize and to sort of explain myself and just let her know that if she does give me a second chance, that sort of thing would never happen again.
Okay. I'm going to dial her phone number right now, all right?
Okay.
Hello?
Hi, is this Liz?
Yeah. Who's this?
Hi, Liz. How are you? This is Jubal from Brooke and Jubal in the morning.
Oh, I don't know who that is.
Oh. All right. It just hurt my ego a little bit there, Liz. This is Jubal from Brooke and Jubal in the morning, the radio show.
Oh, all right. Good for you.
Yeah, thanks. I like it.
That's funny, Liz.
Listen, Liz, I know it's probably weird to receive a phone call from a radio program, but we recently got an email about you from one of our listeners, and they asked us to call you.
Really?
Yeah, his name is Travis.
Travis?
Yes.
Really? That guy called you?
He did. What did
he say? He's emailing you about me? What did he say?
He is. I'm going to take a stab in the dark and say that you probably remember going out on a date with him.
That guy's an idiot.
That's a lot nicer word than I would have used if I were you.
Travis emailed us to get a hold of you because you're not answering any of his text messages after your date. Understandably, he told us about your date
He said that he got upset with you in the car and you guys argued and then he ended up kicking you out of the car.
He actually told you that.
He did. He told us all about the date and he wanted us to get you on the phone to tell you that he feels really bad.
Oh, my God.
And would like an opportunity to try to explain to you what happened.
It was just so weird because, we got along and I thought, it's like the end of the date and we got into this big fight and I ended up having to call myself a cab from a gas station.
Do you mind talking to us for just a second to explain the date in your words? Because he said that he came back and a guy was hitting on you and that's what started the argument.
I'll tell you what happened. I'm sitting at the table. He gets up. This guy comes over from the bar and starts talking to me. He's not being gross or anything. He just starts chatting with me. And we were just talking. I was just trying to be kind of friendly or whatever. And Travis came back to the table with drinks. And there was kind of an awkward moment there. But then it was fine. And, the date went on. And we kind of had a good time. And then nothing happened until the car when we started fighting.
Tell us how that happened.
We got into the car. And he basically said, you should have said something to that guy. And I said, well, if you wanted him to leave, why didn't you say something to the guy? And then he came back with something else.
Come on, Liz, you should have said something to that guy.
Travis, you're supposed to wait.
I can't wait with all this bullshit flying around. Come on.
Oh, my God.
Hey, Liz, Travis is on the other line listening. That's Travis.
He's been listening the whole time?
Yeah, he has. It's part of the whole thing that we do. But Travis just ruined it.
Way to go, Travis.
Well, listen, this is why the call. I want to say that I am very, very sorry. I lost my temper a little bit. That's not who I am.
Whatever.
Come on, Liz. Happens. You should have sent that guy packing.
Maybe I should have, and maybe things would have been different, but that's just not what happened. So
I know, and listen, I'm really sorry, and all I've been able to do is think about how bad I feel, and I just want to make up for this. I want a second date.
What makes you think you deserve a second date?
Because on a second date, I think I would make you feel really good.
Whoa.
You deserve to go out on a second date with a real man.
What are you talking about?
I was on a date with you.
You're right. We did go on a date, and sometimes real men get upset, but a real man also knows how to take care of business when the time is right.
Oh, gross.
Jeez.
I'm just, I was so attracted to you that half of me wanted to scream, and the other half of me wanted to make out with you.
What did you just say?
I said I couldn't decide whether I wanted to just yell at you or, pull you in the back seat and just start making out.
What?
You wanted to make out with me?
Yes, I was super attracted to you.
Yeah, anytime I want to make out with a girl, I always end up kicking her out of my car.
What else did you want to do to me?
Whoa.
Okay.
Did this just...
anything you were up for.
Like what?
Are you actually attracted to him still?
I don't know. What did you want to do? What did you want to do?
What is going on?
Well, I tell you this, it would have involved a lot less talking.
I don't know. I'm confused. I'm really confused.
Are you afraid to tell people what it was you wanted to do to me?
Oh, my God. I'm uncomfortable.
I'm not afraid of anything.
What is going
Really?
on?
Then why don't you say it? Why don't you say what you wanted to do to me?
What are you guys doing?
Stop. What is happening right now?
Well, you know that...
Hey, hold on, Travis. And Liz, what are you guys doing?
Why don't you just say it? If you're so bold, why don't you say it on the radio what you wanted to do? Did you want to pull my hair? What did you want to do?
What? Liz, what are you doing?
Is this for real? Hey, are you guys screwing with us right now? Did you set this whole second date up so you guys could...
I'm not screwing with you. I want to know.
Then what are you guys doing? How is this turning into dirty talk between you guys?
Listen, he talked to me pretty dirty online before we ever even went out. I just want to hear it out loud.
I'm still not getting it at all.
You're not mad at him for kicking you out of the car now, or you are?
Yeah, I'm mad at him. I think maybe he needs to make it up to me.
This is weird.
I'm saying that maybe we can just channel that anger and have a really good second date.
You guys are just f***ing with me, right? You have to be.
I'm not f***ing with you, but Travis?
Oh, God.
Liz!
I'm just being honest.
But you're
All
like
right, well-
rewarding this guy for, I mean, I thought we agreed on he was an ass. What happened to that?
He is an ass, but you know what? Sometimes a girl's got to get hers.
Oh my God.
All
but
right,
there's so
well,
many-
should I just pay for a hotel room at this point?
You know how much I f***ing love you right now, Jubal?
You know how jealous I am of you right now, Travis?
I mean, I don't know what the hell is going on, but it's like I won the online dating lottery.
Yeah.
This is so crazy.
Travis, I'm letting you know we're not dating. This is a one-time thing.
That is totally fine with me.
Yeah, of course
Bet
it
it
is.
is.
Got this text message in at 78592 about the second date update that we just played. All it says is, in all caps, what is happening? It's Brooke and Jubal in the morning. I think that's everybody's sentiment. Travis wanted to call this girl named Liz. Travis thought he wasn't getting a call back because he got in an argument with her and kicked her out of the car on their first date. That is the reason that she wasn't calling back. But then they started arguing, and then it turned into like weird sexual tension and then dirty talk. And they basically agreed to go out and just hook up.
I didn't get it. I don't.
Recapping it sounds just as weird as it was.
Yeah, it really is weird.
I still feel a little dirty.
Another text in at 78592 says, this is the first time your show has actually turned me on.
Ew.
Now I have to wait 5 minutes before I get out of my car to go to work. Thanks a lot, guys. Another one that says, Jubal ruined the second date update by interrupting the conversation. It was just getting good. Look, we still are on the radio and have to abide by some guidelines. And as soon as she started saying, do you want to pull my hair? I was just like, I have to. We have to take the rest of this conversation off the radio, I think, at this point.
I think it just proves how creepy some of you listeners are. What are you thinking?
Your listeners.
How are you improving?
Just the internet dating world.
Yes.
That's where these two met. And apparently, like when she was arguing, she said, oh, he was talking dirty to me before we even went out. So why not do it now? I think I need to start online dating is what I think. Remember, if you want a second date update, all you have to do is email the show, Brooke and Jubal at movie925.com. We will call the person who didn't call you back. In my experience dating, I've found that there is one surefire way to impress the girl that you're out on a date with.
Oh, this is going to be good.
And that is to complain about the bill. That's right. Complain to the wait staff, complain to the manager, cause a scene if you can. Because that says a lot about you. It says that you're not going to take anybody's crap.
That's
Nobody's
right.
getting over on you. And you know what that says? If there's a long-term relationship between you guys, if you're willing to stand up for being overcharged for a vodka cran now, you're going to stand up for something bigger for her in the future. Women love it
We do.
when you complain about the bill.
You are dialed in to us.
And that's what John did on his first date.
What, John?
Right, John?
Yeah, sadly, this is a fact.
Were you like nickel and diming the restaurant?
No, it's just, it was a happy hour, and, well, I thought it was happy hour, and so, it's just like the bill was twice as much what I was expecting. So I wasn't like trying to be, I'm not cheap. I was just like trying to get what I was supposed to get.
Your email sure sounds like you're cheap, John.
Well, no. Well, I should have written it differently because it was just that. First of all, I'm a huge fan of you guys. I just have to say that I love the show, and second of all, as a fan of the show, you know that I'm not cheap. I'm a good person.
Yeah, whatever.
Oh, no. If you're a fan of the show, you know that you're probably a terrible person.
Yeah.
And you like the show because it's free, John. Free entertainment.
So
Okay, but if you went to a bar and the bill was twice what you were expecting, you wouldn't be a little confused?
No, I would be confused, but if I was on a date, I probably wouldn't say anything.
I think you can ask without making a scene, like what happened when the bill came.
Okay, so Bill shows up, and, I took the bill because I was going to pay. I was going to be a gentleman. And I just opened it, and we'd only been there for an hour and a half, and it was like a lot more than I was expecting to pay. So I just called over the waiter and said, I think there's been a mistake with the bill. And I knew that I'd screwed up because next thing I know, like, the manager's there, and then the manager's telling me that happy hour ended an hour before I thought. And
It's
awkward.
Even the explanation's too long.
Well, the fact that the manager had to come over and
Yeah.
everything else makes it seem like a lot bigger of a deal. Is that why you feel like you're not getting a call back today?
well, there was one other thing.
Oh, there's more to it. Okay.
Yes.
What happened?
So about an hour in, things are going real well. So I suggested that we should go get another drink, but at my place.
All right.
Oh, that's a
And-
pretty bold move.
I wasn't saying, like, let's go to my place to hook up. I was saying, like, let's just go have another drink. I mean, obviously, I would hook up if you wanted to.
Right,
but-
there you go. I was hoping that you would at least admit it, John. So did this happen before or after you challenged the bill?
This was pre-challenging of Bill.
Okay, so you said, let's go back to my place, and she said what?
She said, I'm sorry, I don't do that on a first date. I mean, it was cool. I think everything was going well besides those two things. Like, we were laughing a lot.
Can I ask where you met this girl?
We met at a club.
Oh, my God. And an hour into the date, there's no way an hour into a date, a guy I met at the club is asking me back to his house.
No, that wasn't the day I met her. I met her at a club like a week before, and then we went out about a week later, and that's when I asked her back to my place.
Oh, I see.
What's her name, by the way?
Her name's Denise.
Denise. Okay, so you said, let's go back to my place. She said, no, I don't really do that on the first date. And then you said, okay, that's fine. But you know what's not fine? This f***ing bill. They overcharged me. That's a good way to make a first impression, John.
Well, everything else went well.
Was she noticeably upset after all that stuff?
I could tell that things were off. You know when you're like, you feel the vibe like you've lost her? That's how I felt.
What did you like about her so much that you want to do a second date update to ask her out again if you already sort of know why you screwed up?
So the thing that was really cool and surprising about her, and I know this is going to sound horrible, but she's gorgeous, like model good looking, but she's also like hilarious. And I didn't think that she'd be so funny, like when I met her at the club. And like, she was like making fun of me. I was making fun of her, but like in a fun way. She's really cool.
So did she make fun of you after, the ask her back and the bill thing?
No. And so I think that's where I thought that she was kind of upset about how I reacted.
How many times have you tried to get a hold of her since your date?
I have called her 3 times.
And you haven't heard anything back?
Nothing. I should be honest. I called 3 times and I texted about 2 others.
Oh, so you've tried a bunch.
So you don't take a hint very well, do you, John?
I just really like this girl. She's really cool. Denise is really cool. I wouldn't do this with just anybody.
Okay.
So do you want to apologize to her for what you did?
Well, I already did apologize. When we were at the restaurant, I apologized like after the manager left. And I mean, I guess I'll apologize again, but really I just want a second chance.
Okay.
Okay. Well, we'll play a song, come back, call her, and get your second date update, all right?
Cool. Thanks a lot, guys.
Okay, hang on.
Moving 92.5. Brooke and Jubal in the mornings. Second date update.
John is on the phone with us right now. He wants us to call a girl named Denise today because she's not calling him back after they went out. He met her at the club. They went out for a date. He says part of the reason he thinks he's not getting a call back is because at a certain point during their date when the bill came, he complained about it because he thought it was still happy hour when happy hour had ended. So much so that the manager had to come over and they discussed the bill, and he thinks that was a major turnoff because it got weird after that point. All right, John, before we call Denise and you apologize to her for that incident and see if you can get a second date, I think it'd be a good idea, actually, if I call the bar that you went to as well so that I can apologize to them for your behavior. Would you like me to do that too?
Yeah, why not? Let's do it.
Let's just say sorry to everybody that was involved in your horrible date, John.
Yeah. No, please. Let's call everyone.
Okay.
Were you humiliated when the manager came over to talk to you?
Of course, because it was at the end of the date. It was horrible. I just wish that I hadn't even said it.
Yeah. That's when you look at it and you're like, all right, whatever. It's like 25, 50 bucks more than I was planning on spending. I might as well just suck it up. You know? All right, well, I'm going to dial the phone number right now, get her on the phone, and get your second date update, okay?
Okay.
Here we go.
Hello.
Can I speak to Denise, please?
This is she.
Hey, Denise, how are you? This is Jubal from Brooke and Jubal in the morning.
Okay.
What's going on? I'm calling you because we recently got an email about you from somebody who listens to our show.
I'm sorry. What's going on here? I don't understand.
It's a segment we do on our show called the Second Date Update.
Okay.
John asked us to give you a call and find out what went wrong on your date, because I guess he's tried to get a hold of you a few times and you won't call him back.
Okay.
I'll tell you what John told us, because we talked to him, And he says he thinks that you're not calling him back because of a moment at the end of your date when he complained about the bill and like the manager had to come over. And he says he felt really stupid after that point.
Oh, no, he lost me before that.
What did he do before that?
I mean, God, I don't know if I want to talk about this.
Was it where he asked if you wanted to go back to his place and you said no?
He told you a lot about our date, apparently.
He did. He told us all about it because he's really curious what he did wrong and why you don't want to go out with him again.
I wouldn't blame you if you didn't want to go out with him. I'd feel like an hour into the date and he's asking to go back to his apartment. It sounds like a booty call almost.
I mean, I didn't even want to be there after the first 15 seconds of talking to him.
What?
You didn't like him that? Like that soon into the date?
Yeah.
That doesn't make any sense to me because you hung out with him for an hour or so still and had drinks with the guy. If you didn't want to be there at all, why didn't you leave earlier?
I don't know. I guess I felt kind of stuck. Like I needed to keep going through with it.
So you were looking forward to it, and then 15 seconds into the date, he turned you off.
Yeah.
So what happened?
So I walked into the restaurant, and I had butterflies because I was excited to see him again. And he was already there. He had a table for us, and he had pulled out the chair for me. He told me I looked beautiful. He kissed me on the cheek.
Oh,
what
that
a
monster.
jerk. I know.
Oh,
Jeez.
Wait. So we sit down, and I asked him, I was like, hey, how's it going? How have you been? And he answered, oh, God. He says, this is going to sound bad, but I forgot your name.
Oh, that's the worst. What are you doing?
How did he not know your name?
I mean, I don't know. We talked for like an hour, and I laughed. I thought he was kidding.
Yeah.
But he wasn't joking?
No, he says, no, I'm serious. And he said, look how I saved you in my phone. And he showed me his phone. And he had saved me in his phone as hot girl from the club.
I have done that before, too.
I currently do that.
Yeah, and you'll be like texting somebody like, I have no idea what her name is. I hope she says it at some point.
I mean, I don't know any girl that wants to be known as the hot girl from the club.
I don't know. I don't think it's that bad of an I mean...
Yeah, but if the guy's sitting down with you on a date and then has to go, hey, I know we've been talking back and forth, planning this whole date, but I don't know your name at all.
It means he doesn't care about your name.
Or he was wasted.
So what did you say to him after you found out he didn't know your name?
I don't know. I kind of felt a little, caught off guard. It's like, oh, okay, cool. Well, I'm Denise. I didn't know how to respond. I wanted him to be mad.
Were you just disappointed because you really had this crush on this guy and then he didn't even have enough energy to put into knowing your name?
Yeah, I was really looking forward to this date, and then that's how it starts. And from then on, I was like, oh, well, I guess I'll just order a bunch of drinks and have him pay for it.
Yeah.
Smart girl.
Yeah, it's a good way to do it.
She didn't care about the bill.
Can you put the tab under Denise, please? Name Denise in all caps. Wouldn't you like to just tell him, though, like, hey, this is why I didn't call you back was because you didn't know my name. Maybe in the future you should know somebody's name before you got with them?
I mean, I just figured maybe that's something he should know, but...
The good thing is he knows it now because he's actually on the other line listening.
What?
Yeah.
Denise, I couldn't hear you at the club. It was really loud. That's why I didn't. I'm so sorry. I swear I just couldn't hear you that night, and I was too embarrassed to ask you that night what your name was, and I should have just asked then.
Yeah. When you put me in your phone, ask me my name and put it in your phone.
That is a very good point.
Yeah, you have to do that.
You don't go an entire week and then think it's funny to show me that you've given me the nickname Hot Girl from the club.
Well, I was just trying to be honest and tell you I thought it was kind of funny. I thought you'd take it as a compliment. I put you in as Hot Girl.
I am more than just a freaking hot girl.
What did you want, though, Denise? He's not going to put in very smart, intellectual woman.
He's got to get to know you first.
I mean, it's not like it didn't come up in conversation when we were at the club. We told each other our names. And I mean, I am more than just a person with a body. I don't want to. It means something about him that's all he's thinking about. That he couldn't remember my name from the conversation, but all that he remembered was what my body looked like.
Okay. So that's all I knew at that moment about you. I'm really, really sorry. And if I had the chance to put in a different sort of thing after our date, I swear that I would have put in the most amazing woman I've ever met, or the beautiful girl who I'm lucky to have gone on a date with.
God.
That's cute. Come on.
Pouring it on a little thick, don't you think, John?
Give him some credit, Denise.
And then you couple that with everything else that happened that night.
Yeah.
Are you
I guess you're right. A lot of stuff did
Everything else
happen.
was good.
Everything else was good, John. John, you forgot her name. You yelled at the wait staff about the bill, and then you invited her back to your place an hour into the date, and she said no.
Okay, look, I admit it wasn't like the best date, but that was like incredibly unlucky. One, the fact that I misunderstood what time happy hour was, that's just like bad luck. I heard her name, I just couldn't like hear it well enough at the club. That's bad luck. The only one that's actually my fault is asking her too soon to go to my place. That one I take full responsibility for.
Denise, would you like to go out on a second date with John? We'll pay for it.
I don't know.
Come on.
Just give him another shot. Now that he knows your name
yeah.
and he knows not to yell at waiters.
It's gonna be. I mean, it would be really hard for me to start over on this one.
Do you want to give him a shot, though, and see if he can do it?
I promise that you'll get to know the real me, that you'll have a wonderful time. I'll be a total gentleman. I think that you should give me another chance.
And I'm going to pay for the date so he can't complain about the bill. That's my job at this point.
Yeah, we won't even go to happy hour.
This is against my better judgment, but fine. I'll do it.
You'll do it? You'll go out with John again.
Yeah.
Awesome,
I'll go out
John.
with John again.
God, I can't believe we're celebrating a response like fine.
Congratulations, John. You got a second date.
Thank you, guys. Denise, I promise you will not regret this.
Yep, we'll send you and whatever her name is out again, and you let me know how everything goes, okay?
Brooke and Jubal in the morning.
Brooke and Jubal in the mornings. Second date update.
It's a lot of pressure when you date somebody who's out of your league. Simply ask anybody who's ever gone out on a date with yours truly. Right? Yeah?
No.
No? Okay. That's the issue that Gavin ran into. He's the guy that emailed us for a second date update today. Gavin went out with a girl named Christine. And according to your email, Gavin, you felt like she's a little bit out of your league, right?
Yeah, that's the reason I emailed you guys, man. I always listen to the good advice you give, so I thought maybe you could help me out on this one.
You don't have to kiss our ass.
Yeah, we already got you on the phone, man.
You're hoping we can get a hold of her on the phone because she won't answer your phone calls. I understand. It's fine.
You got to do what you got to do, so.
You said that you felt like this girl, Christine, was on a different level than you. Why is that? Like, hotter than you?
Well, we got set up through a mutual friend, and my friend said, look, she's a cute girl, she's sweet, she's a little high maintenance, and that's always kind of open for interpretation, of course, but I went out, I bought a new suit, bought a new tie, I really tried to look what I thought she probably is used to seeing, and used to going out with.
Did you rent a Lamborghini to pick her up? Because I hope so.
I wish I could have rented a Lamborghini, but, I selected a restaurant that I thought would impress her and tried to do a little research on wines and things like that before we met up. Just anything I could do to kind of, make me seem a little more in her league, I guess, because I started to get a little intimidated. But, did I say the wrong thing? Was my knowledge of ceviche and wine not what it should be? I really tried.
Hey, you put lipstick on a pig, still a pig, right?
Oh, come on.
Well,
tie a bow on a piece of poop, still a piece of poop.
Don't call Gavin a pig.
A piece of poop, bro. Come on. He's on the line.
Well, that's kind of what Gavin said. Wait, some people say, Gavin, you should always try to date up, right? So, that's what you're trying to do. But here's my thing is, like, are you trying to fake it? Are you trying to get into a relationship with a girl where you're going to have to be faking it all the time? Were you not yourself on the date?
Well, I was definitely myself, but at the same time, I certainly was trying to come across a little more than what I am.
How did everything end?
Just dropped her off, said, it'd be nice to do this again. And we kind of left things with, I'll give you a call, which I did a couple of times, even texted her a few times. But finally, I did hear back from her, and she just kind of said in the text message that I wasn't her type. Which kind of hurt after like a few days of just kind of wondering. But, like I said, I felt like you guys might could help me out a little bit. So.
Okay. So we obviously know that she doesn't think you're her type. So now you want to get her on the phone and ask exactly why.
Yeah, if anything, maybe it'll help me out with someone else if it doesn't work out with her,
Okay, cool. Well, we'll play a song, come back, call her, and get your second date update, okay?
I appreciate it, guys. Thank you.
Moving 92.5. Brooke and Jubal in the mornings. Second date update.
This second date update holds a special place in my heart, and I want to try really hard to get Gavin another date with the girl he wants us to call because she's a rich girl. And one of the biggest regrets I have in my life is I was dating this girl for a little while, like in high school, super rich. Her dad was like a movie producer in Hollywood. Like they had a whole house she hadn't even seen the wing of. There were like 17 rooms. And I let that go. If I would have stuck with that, she wasn't necessarily attractive. She was okay. But if I would have stuck with it, I could have been lounging around that mansion right now, playing golf. I wouldn't be here on the air. I would be so happy.
Why weren't you a gold digger from a young age, Jubal?
I know. So, Gavin, I'm hoping we can help you out today, and you can land a date with your rich girl and hopefully live the rest of your days freeloading off of her.
Well, I hope we can just get a second date to start.
All right, well, let's start with that, and then we can get onto your retirement plan. If you need a pool boy, I'm there for you, okay?
I feel like we're hooking up with Oprah right now.
Yeah. Like, this girl's not even that rich.
Yeah.
All right, here we go. Gavin, you ready to give her a call?
Yeah, I'm ready.
And just to remind everybody, the last thing she said to you was a text message that said, "You're not really my type," right?
That's correct. That's
okay.
it.
Ouch.
Which could mean a ton of different things.
True.
Yeah.
Could mean poor.
Yeah.
I'm so excited to call a rich person.
Oh, God.
Is there an extra number in the phone number?
Do they have a secretary to answer their phone?
Yeah, I think they must. I'm excited to see who answers.
Hello?
Hi, is this Christine?
Yes?
Hey, Christine, how are you? This is Jubal from Brooke and Jubal in the Morning on Moving 92.5.
You're from a radio station?
Yes. Moving 92.5. I host a morning show.
Okay. Why are you calling me?
I'm calling you because you recently went out on a date with one of our listeners. We're calling on behalf of Gavin.
Okay.
Gavin says he had a great time with you. He liked you a lot. Would love to see you again. And after your date, you sent him a text message over the course of the next couple of days that said that he wasn't your type. We wanted to call and ask if you wouldn't mind sharing with us what you meant by that.
Like you said, I sent him a text already. There's really not that much more to it, and I don't feel like embarrassing someone on the radio anyway, so...
Christine, if you're going to look at it that way, he's the one that wanted us to call you.
Yeah.
He just wants to know if he did something wrong on the date. And frankly, he said that you were out of his league. Like he thinks that highly of you. And so he feels like maybe he's not on your level, and that's what you meant by that.
Interesting. Well, the date was fine, but he wasn't really that interesting on the date, first of all.
So he was boring?
Yeah, I didn't get that there was a whole lot going on there. And we talked, we chatted, but there wasn't really chemistry. It just wasn't, almost felt like a business meeting.
You didn't feel the insane chemistry that he felt?
Yeah, and the biggest thing, I really have a problem with people who lie, and he lied to me.
What did he lie to you about?
His job. He told me he was a doctor, and then later on I checked, and he's actually a PA, a physician's assistant, which is
all right. So he works with doctors.
Yes.
He was trying to be somebody he wasn't, and that's not what I'm looking for. I mean, if someone can't even be themselves, like, what's the point?
So it's like he told you, I'm the assistant manager, but really he's the assistant to the manager.
Yeah.
Kind of like that, yeah.
Christine?
Yeah.
Can you hold on for 1 second? I just need to do something real quick.
Okay.
So, paging Dr. Gavin. Dr. Gavin, are you there? Christine,
Yeah,
Gavin.
I'm here, guys. I'm here.
Gavin is actually on the other line listening
Christine,
to.
hi.
Hey, Gavin.
Listen, I was really nervous. I was nervous on the date. And Christine, I think you're amazing. I really enjoyed talking to you. So I was really trying to do everything I could to kind of impress you, and I do hope to be a full doctor one day. There was definitely some nervous energy when it comes to ordering wine and things like that, and so
Christine, you're not buying it at all, are you?
I think we're seeing why she means he's
No,
boring.
it's sweet of you, Gavin. That was nice of you, or whatever. But I can't deal with liars, and as soon as that comes out, I'm done.
Well, Christine, I'd love the opportunity to make it up to you, because honestly, it's a little thing in a big sea of things, and I think when you really take the time to get to know me, you're gonna see that.
Okay, Gavin, that's good. That's enough. You can stop. That's again not what I'm looking for. I'm not looking for the kind of person who's gonna be selling themselves to me. I just want a real person.
Hey, Christine, are you looking for someone who's on the same level as you monetarily? Like, do you want to date a rich dude?
I have money, so I'm not looking for money.
Okay.
I mean, sure, in some ways it'd be nice to have someone who's used to the same sort of lifestyle I'm used to, but
So it's not a turnoff to know that Gavin is a physician's assistant instead of a doctor for you?
No, it's not. If he's a hard worker, then that's great. So it's not a turnoff, even if you're a male nurse.
Christine, will you go out with Gavin one more time? We will pay for the date, and Gavin will be honest with you about who he is and not try to, impress you too much.
Absolutely. We're going to have a great time, and we'll do something a little more casual, and we can talk about the work. I'm really proud of the work I do in the medical field, and I'll kind of tell you about, what I've been planning as far as trying to go to med school, and it'll be a lot of fun, Christine.
No. Yeah, that sounds like a lot of fun to just listen to all of your plans all night long, and you can tell me about how awesome you are all night.
Come on, Christine, just one more date with Gavin.
That's not what I want. I don't want to sit there listening to some guy trying to impress me. I want a person, and it is cute that you are trying this hard for a second date, but I think that a second date is not a good idea.
Okay, well, thank you for your time for doing the second date update. I personally have to go because I don't know if you know this, but I'm a volunteer firefighter who rescues puppies on the side. So I get out of here too.